Moving abroad. We found ourselves in Portugal. But is that best? I mean, what a dream. There are many benefits. Living on the beach, hiking through the mountains, visiting ancient ruins, time to enjoy watching the world, an afternoon spent sitting in the cafe. There's always time to find the place for your next adventure. Retirement, semi-retirement, or maybe even a full nomadic lifestyle. Wherever, on your own time. That's the point. We have made our own path and encourage everyone else to do so for themselves. But we thought, what if it wasn't Portugal? Is there someplace else we'd like better? Could Italy be better than Portugal? Bom dia. We are glad you're here. For years, we just knew that we'd be working until we died or something close to it. Now, we live in Portugal, happy with a life of retirement on a beautiful island, something we didn't think was in the cards, yet we still made it happen. Today, we want to show you more budget-friendly options in Europe that may help you understand that you do deserve and can create that next new adventure in life. You can make changes in your life. Portugal and Italy exposed. Come on, let's compare. I am Alan. My wife Leslie, our son Wolf, and I are from the Midwest in the United States. We now live on the beautiful island of Madeira, one of the greatest adventures of our lives. Subscribe to learn from our journey as you work to navigate your own. It'll be fun. Vicer divertido. As we embarked on our journey, one of the initial challenges we faced was finding an affordable place to build our life. I realize it may not sound fun, but by gaining a thorough understanding of our budget, we could narrow down our options and eliminate many destinations worldwide. We zeroed in on Europe. Initially, we only considered destinations to the south in the USA, never imagining that living in and exploring Europe could be feasible. Surprisingly, we had convinced ourselves that moving to Europe would be financially out of reach, as Americans often perceive it to be more expensive a region to reside in. However, I must clarify that this assumption is not accurate. We always say it'll be fun, but there's a lot of stress in the process of figuring out when, where, and how. Some of our patrons say it'll be mostly fun. Yes, it is a lot of hard work. It helps if you have trustworthy friends along the way. You can download our Moving Abroad checklist on our website, along with other planning worksheets. We are amazed every day that we can afford to have this adventure. There are plenty of people out there that have made it happen with more or less money than we have. We've met a lot of them. Across it all, there are some basic things that ring true in chasing the dream. Research, research, research. You know, like location, location, location. Ask questions. Don't trust everything you hear. Hire experts. Don't forget, others have walked your path before. You are not alone. Most of all, it's not too late. You haven't missed your chance. As for Portugal and Italy, both are well worth taking a look at. You may find it better in Italy than Portugal. We are all looking for the same basic things. Let's compare. Quality of life, cost of living, affordable housing, quality affordable healthcare, safety, varied cultural experiences, welcoming people, visa and residency availability, taxes that won't break the bank. Quality of life. For us, this means being able to envision a new life aligned with our dreams. We sought access to fresh foods, walkable shops, and the freedom from constant reliance on driving. Being able to dine out and people watching in cafes were valued, alongside the ability to take leisurely walks in nature. Feeling safe and welcomed. Being able to afford health care without hidden costs. Experiencing happiness through simple pleasures were paramount. We found this lifestyle, and we are here to help you find yours. Cost of living. We needed to reduce our cost of living drastically if we were going to retire. That meant finding a place where we could live for 40 to 50% less, which meant downsizing our home and experiencing something new. We have lived in Portugal on the island of Madeira for the last 2 years, and our monthly cost, including rent, averages about 2,700 euros a month for a couple. There are many other locations in Europe where you can greatly reduce this cost. If you want to see our cost breakdown and what we are spending our money on, go see our latest cost of living video. We will link it at the end. As for Italy, the average cost of living in Italy comes in at a whopping 20 to 30% lower than the average cost of living in the USA. If you choose to settle in the countryside in the south, a couple can live nicely on 30 to 35,000 euros a year. That'll work. We wanted to ensure that we could purchase a property when we were ready. So it was important that the country we chose would allow us to do that. Then, of course, we also needed to understand the cost of renting and the cost per square meter to purchase in the area that we chose to live, since we all know that the housing prices have gone sky high around the world. This one may sound odd, but one of the first issues we had is when we would hear someone could rent a 2-bedroom apartment for less than 1,000 euros. What does that mean? Is it located in a safe area? Can we walk to a cafe or a store? What does it look like inside? I mean, really, what's wrong with it? Well, we discovered that housing here in Madeira is just like what you'd expect in the US, except we do not have air conditioning or heating. But it isn't Chicago either. The rental properties that we viewed in Italy are actually as much as 30% lower than in Portugal. However, the difference in savings will be made up in the cost of goods and utilities. We found properties for sale in southern Italy that were about 10% lower than here on the island of Madeira. As with everything, it just depends on where you're shopping and what your needs are. Overall, Italy and Portugal can cost about the same. Italy's healthcare system is ranked among the best in the world, coming in at number 2 on a World Health Organization ranking. Italy offers a universal healthcare system or public system as well as a private system. We have covered this before, but it is always worth hearing again. For non-EU citizens relocating to Italy, access to the public healthcare system is possible upon obtaining a residency card, and subject to variations based on visa type and chosen settlement area. Fees may apply depending on residency status. However, the public system often has longer wait times, making private healthcare insurance advisable to bridge gaps and facilitate access to doctors or specialists. Private health insurance is typically required as part of the visa application process and should be budgeted for alongside public health care. Pricing for private insurance varies according to individual needs and age. Cons of the public system include longer wait times and potential changes to the fee structures for expats. As you may or may not know, the Portugal system is similar, may be easier to qualify for. Safety is paramount, especially for expats and retirees. Ensuring a safe environment becomes increasingly vital as we age, and also when we don't speak the language. According to the 2023 Global Peace Index, both Portugal and Italy outrank the USA in terms of safety. Portugal secures a comfortable lead at number 7, while Italy follows closely at number 34. In contrast, the USA lags behind significantly, ranking at number 131. Actually, all of Western Europe ranks higher than the US. When setting off on your new adventure, we all have visions of what we want to be able to do with our days and years. cultural experiences, which play a significant role in our happiness. It's important that you balance the experiences available when choosing. For us, we wanted to be able to hike and enjoy nature. That was number one. Italy boasts an abundance of magnificent archaeological sites, adding to its allure and a cultural destination. While Portugal also offers its fair share of historical treasures, Italy may take the lead in this aspect. However, it's important to note the challenges of tourism and pickpocketing prevalent in both countries, requiring vigilance in crowded spaces, as it is the case anywhere. In terms of outdoor experiences, both countries offer an array of enchanting gardens, scenic walks, and invigorating hikes. Choosing between the two would undoubtedly be a delightful dilemma. Navigating visa requirements is an important consideration when planning retirement abroad. Italy, like Portugal, provides visa options for retirees. The elective residence visa, for instance, requires proving a minimum income of approximately 31,000 euros for individuals and 38,000 for couples. U.S. citizens can pursue a dual citizenship in Italy, but the process may take up to 10 years through residency. Depending on where you are from, this may be different. Individuals with Italian heritage may have expedited pathways to citizenship, potentially reducing the waiting period, possibly to as little as 4 years. A retirement visa in Portugal has much lower income requirements. To wrap this up, let's talk about the culinary delights and the vibrant people you'll encounter. The people we've crossed paths with in Portugal have been absolutely extraordinary, warm, welcoming, and incredibly helpful. In Italy, we found the people to be animated, loud, and wonderful. Just like us U.S. Midwesterners, we felt right at home. And oh, the food. Both countries boast culinary wonders that are simply divine. Our recommendation: dive right in and order the local specialty. You won't be disappointed. Remember, life is short. We should have done this sooner. Our Moving Abroad program is coming soon. Let us know what we can help you with. Our programs, Patreon, and affiliates are how we support this channel. They are located in the description of our videos, as well as on our website and Patreon. We'd like to take a moment to thank all our Patreon supporters. Your financial support is truly appreciated, allowing us to create new content. We hope you continue to come along with us on our new adventure. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help us grow. The next stage in your life is a journey.